Patagonia O Circuit, day 6. Out of camp at 7:30 this morning, heading towards Camp Italiano, where we'll drop our heavy packs and go up one arm of W, hopefully for some killer views. There are a couple of viewpoints up there that are just supposed to be amazing, and it's a beautiful morning. Sometimes they close that trail apparently, or sometimes you'll get up there and the weather will be bad so you won't be able to see anything. But my fingers are crossed and I'm hopeful since it is so nice out this morning. Had a very windy night at Paine Grande and it was loud. There were a lot of people there, but still got a pretty good night of sleep, so really can't complain. And we'll be staying at Cuernos tonight where we hear there are quesadillas. So I think I'm gonna have to get one. No fox sightings last night, but the hawk did try to steal Rockhound's tent stakes this morning. Started taking off with his bag, or not stakes, his poles, his tent poles. So drama in the campsite. Goodbye, Paine Grande campground. Going toward Italiano this morning. Look at these mountains though. Oh man, look at these views right out the bat, right off the bat. Just gosh, this entire forest is dead. I wonder what happened to it. So there's this bird out here that I've been hearing constantly. I'm sure you guys will have heard it in the background in some of these videos. But it goes pew, 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 like a laser tag bird. And I swear I've heard that bird in the southeast in the US before. So I'm gonna have to figure out what that bird is. If you know, let me know. Tons of little ponds out here. So this forest was all burned by a negligent tourist burning their toilet paper. So be very, very careful with fires, everybody. So crystal clear. It is. There was a bird, everyone. What was that? What was that bird? Italiano down there. Hey, mambo Italiano. Gonna leave our packs here as we hike up to Mirador Botanico. A red-headed woodpecker up there.
Oh, more than one? It's huge.
Yeah, isn't it pretty?
This is another closed down Conaf camp. Doesn't look promising to be reopened. This is the actual trail this morning. Section of trail is really rocky. This trail up to Frances is steep and it's rocky. Whew, even without my pack, I am sweating. Okay, so this is Mirador Frances. Definitely some great views. Okay, legitimately, I think that was the hardest part of the trail so far.
I saw that guy back in Dixie.
This is real cute. I like this one, guys. There is the glacier right there.
You youngins go on.
Made it to Mirador Botanico.
Oh, that's the good house.
Wondering if these are related to rhododendrons and mountain laurel and azaleas because their leaves kind of look like it. There's an avalanche up there. Wow. About 3 more miles to camp. So this is our longest day. We have about 15 miles total, I think. Maybe 16. But we've got 2.9 left to go to get to Camp Cuernos. I'm pretty tired. So I'm just gonna put in some music and groove all the way to Camp Cuernos. Oh, got a little beach walk. Cool. Look at how clear this water is. Made it to Cuernos. Now I gotta find the tent spots. This is the view from our tent tonight. Not too bad. Look at this bar and restaurant. Here's our tent. I hate platforms, they're the worst. Rockhound got us quesadillas! Rockhound, you're a hero.
I just finished my stretching too, so worked up an appetite.
This is the view outside my tent tonight. Hiking thoughts from today. I loved the hike from Paine Grande to Camp Italiano. It was so beautiful. And there were actually 2 trails that you could take, which I did not know. And I just took the one to the right of the junction where the sign said Italiano, and it ended up being so spectacularly beautiful. And I ran into Pika on the trail, and I think the 2 of us took the same trail, and then I think Rockhound and Moss took the other trail, and we asked Moss how it was, and she said it was fine. So I think that means we took the better trail because we loved ours. So we took one arm of the W today. up to Mirador Frances and Britanico. They were fine. The hike up to Frances was probably the hardest hiking that we've done this whole trip. It was really rocky, it was really steep, it was just fine. But the overlook was really cool. But the hike up to Britanico, it was a lot easier hiking. It was 2.1 miles up from Frances. And I went because I just felt like I had to since I'm here. But it was fun. It was fun.
It was better than fun. She's lying. It was really good.
I thought it was just fine. Compared to all of the other things that we've been seeing, I just thought it was fine. But probably if someone who wasn't here in Patagonia went up to see it, they'd be like, you're crazy. This is awesome. But just my thoughts, if you're short on time or energy, I don't think you're missing that much if you don't go to Britanico. But if you have time, you should just go. So, yeah, those are my thoughts for the day. Pika, anything to add?
We saw an avalanche.
Oh, yeah, we saw an avalanche. We were hanging out at Camp Italiano, and all these people around us started taking videos, and they were like, oh, look up, there's an avalanche. And there was. It was really neat. So, okay, thanks for sharing that, Pika. And one more thing, I got my second shower of the trip today. I was feeling real grody from the past couple days. I don't know why. Anyway, the shower was awesome. There are several places along the way you can take hot showers. Of course, you got to carry your own supplies, so that really limits things. But that was my second shower today, and it was great.